Call or click and see how easy it is to schedule your windshield replacement today.
Good evening and welcome into the Thursday, February 26th edition of the WHKY News. I'm Rob Eastwood. Thank you for joining us tonight. And topping our news, a fire this morning claimed a life in Alexander County. The deceased is 64-year-old Sandra K. Ball Duke of Stony Point. The fire occurred just before 8 a.m. at 35 Mickey Hager Mobile Home Park Drive. Alexander County 911 received a call about a structure fire with someone possibly trapped inside. When the first crews arrived, they found heavy flames throughout the home. People at the scene told firefighters a woman was still inside. Crews went into the home and found the victim in a bedroom. She was taken out of the house and life-saving efforts began. Despite those efforts, she was pronounced deceased at the scene. Officials identified the victim as Sandra K. Ball Duke. Several departments responded, including Stony Point, Hiddenite, Taylorsville, Wittenberg, and Vashti, along with Alexander County EMS and Emergency Management. The cause of the fire and the victim's death are still under investigation. The Alexander County Fire Marshal's Office, the Sheriff's Office, the State Fire Marshal's Office, and the State Bureau of Investigation are all working the case. And our condolences to the family of Miss Duke. With details on a large fire last night in Caldwell County, here's WHKY's Ariana Mack.
That's correct, Rob. Multiple agencies fought a large outside fire in Caldwell County Wednesday night. The Gamewell Fire Department responded to the blaze on Brickyard Way near Powell Brickyard Road in the Gamewell community. The Chesterfield Volunteer Fire Department out of Burke County joined several fire departments in Caldwell County who battled the fire while dealing with windy conditions. Reports say the fire was brought under control and no homes were damaged. The cause is still under investigation. Reporting for WHKY, I'm Ariana Mack.
Thanks, Ariana. North Carolina's Attorney General and Insurance Commissioner are putting pharmacy benefit managers on notice. They say a new state law is now in effect and they plan to enforce it. David Cedrone explains what it could mean for your prescription costs.
All right, thank you, Rob. Well, Attorney General Jeff Jackson and Insurance Commissioner Mike Causey say North Carolina's new SCRIPT Act is officially in effect, and pharmacy benefit managers known as PBMs need to comply. PBMs act as middlemen between drug manufacturers and insurance companies. A handful of them control more than 3/4 of the country's 6.6 billion prescriptions. Under the new law, PBMs must allow patients to use their pharmacy of choice, let any pharmacy join their network, pass most negotiated drug savings directly to patients, and submit annual transparency reports to the state. The law also gives the Department of Insurance and Department of Justice stronger enforcement authority, including the ability to pursue remedies under North Carolina's Unfair and Deceptive Trade Practices Act. State officials say the goal is simple: fairer drug prices and better access for patients. I'm David Cedrone for WHKY News.
Longview's town clerk and public relations director stopped by the WHKY studios to discuss a grant that will result in a construction project in that town. Joining us on WHKY News once again is Heather Miner, the town clerk and public relations director for the town of Longview. Thank you for coming in, and your title's been streamlined a little bit.
Yes, thanks for having me, Rob. Good morning.
Good to have you in, and we want to expand on a story that we previously reported. Longview received some grant money, and you're going to be doing some improvements. Tell us all about it.
Yeah, that's correct. So we were just awarded $850,000 for the Rural Downtown Economic Development Grant. And so this is basically just phase one and a huge first step for the creation of Longview's downtown project. This $850,000 will go towards completely redoing the sidewalks. It's about 1.2 miles of sidewalk along First Avenue Southwest.
So when will the work start? What's the timeline as far as that's concerned?
So the timeline it's kind of tentative right now, and we were just awarded this. We just found out on Friday that we were awarded this, but I want to say that it's either 2027 or 2028 that the project has to be completed.
Okay. Also, you wanted to talk about an upcoming event that we'll expand on in the coming weeks, but you're going to have another national night out, from what I understand. That's the rumor out there on the street.
We are. It is our annual, almost time for our annual National Night Out event. This year it's going to be held May the 12th, which is a Tuesday, at our rec center, 3107 2nd Avenue Southwest. And this is our where the community comes and meets with local police agencies. We are doing something a little different this year. We're going to have food vendors there. There's not going to be a ton of food vendors. We've got about 5 or 6 that are coming, and it's going to be more like carnival style food.
Okay.
So we're really excited. We've expanded the time. It's going to be from 5 to 8.
Thanks to Heather for joining us. I'm Rob Eastwood, WHKY News. Thanks again to Heather Miner for stopping by the studios. In today's crime report, a fugitive from South Carolina was taken into custody in Catawba County. In local sports, Jason Savage has a look at some early high school spring sports results, including baseball and softball. In community focus, North Carolina is expanding a program that helps communities attract new businesses and jobs. We'll have details on that. We are on over-the-air TV every weekday at 5:30 and 10 p.m. on channel 14.2, and now live at 5:30 on the WHKY YouTube channel and 10 o'clock on the WHKY Facebook page. We're also in multiple cable systems, including Compass in Morganton. I'm Rob Eastwood, and this is the WHKY News.